All right, so hey, you guys, welcome back to the Alpha Platform. I have just a few minutes to spare before I have to start work, so let's get into this very quickly. The ABC News article says Walmart US CEO talks inflation, self checkout, and paying six figures to non college degree workers. This is just released April 25th by Alexis Christoforous. Man, these names crazy. In an exclusive and far-reaching interview with ABC News, John Furner, president and CEO of Walmart US, talked about the retail giant's push to hire more non-college degree workers for high-paying corporate jobs at the company. Currently, 75% of Walmart's salaried managers began as hourly associates. High-performing Walmart managers at the store supercenters now have the ability to earn more than $400,000 a year, which includes a new stock grant reward program. Some of these managers have college degrees, while others do not. It is not required for the job. I just want to pause, give my thoughts very quickly. That is a lot of money per year. That's more than a physician makes. That's more than an engineer makes. I wonder, does that include stock incentives, benefits, bonuses? Like what is included in this 400K? And if they are willing to pay this much, I guarantee you, it is a lot of people will not make it into these positions. They will make sure that only just a select few make it into these positions. Regarding the non-college degree requirement now, as a university degree holder, um, I'm okay with the economy changing, and I'm okay with high-paying jobs no longer requiring a college degree. But then again, as a millennial, back in my day growing up, going to school, we needed a college degree to escape poverty. We needed these college degrees to get these high-paying jobs. So once again, it's okay for the economy to change and the rules to change, but then we need student debt relief badly. We need that badly because once the government stepped in and started subsidizing higher education for poor people like myself who grew up in poverty, um, there was no incentive for colleges to make college affordable. So now it's just so unaffordable. And then we have companies turning around now saying, oh, no, 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 you don't need a college degree anymore. We're going to pay you $400,000 a year if you make it to this position without a college degree. Moving on, while college is great for some, it's not exactly the right answer for everyone. And I've talked about this so many times on this channel, and I've heard this argument over and over again. And I'm going to repeat myself. College is for no one. No one likes spending hours and hours studying all day. No one likes dealing with difficult professors. No one likes taking hard tests. And in my case, no one likes going through 6 years in a pre med curriculum just to not get into medical school. So it's like, stop saying college isn't for everyone. College is for no one. It's for no one. No one wants to do that much work unless we're going to get more than the average person will get without a college degree. This year, Walmart says it has doubled the number of skill certificates it offers to help people move into higher paying careers within the company, such as software engineers, data scientists, and opticians. Walmart says certificate programs take associates about 4 months. That's crazy. 4 months on average to complete compared to years for a degree. And this ties into, the migrants coming in. Like, if you guys don't think you're going to be competing with these migrants for these positions, you have another thing coming because they don't have college degrees either, and you won't either. So all you need is this 4 month certificate, to get into these high paying jobs. What about, if you're competing in the job market against someone who speaks two languages, you're already behind. Like you're already behind. So if these migrants come, they learn English, Spanish, whatever else they know, they're able to better help these customers, better able to help in corporate. You're going to find yourself the low man on the totem pole. Okay, it says, quote, let's say you wanted to be a technician and work HVAC, or if you wanted to be a truck driver, a robot tech, or a pharmacy tech, we have those programs where you can do that on the job while you're working and they lead to great careers, Ferner said. Wow, and once again, Walmart is the largest employer in the US. So if Walmart is doing this, these other companies are going to follow suit. Businesses are increasingly removing college degree requirements from some job descriptions and shifting to skills based hiring. But a recent report from the Burning Glass Institute and Harvard Business School found that most companies that say they are adopting skills first hiring are not actually translating that into practice. So why are they're saying they're going to do it, but then they're actually not doing it? there's something about having a college degree, and I like to talk to my husband about this. You can immediately tell who has a college degree and who does not when you get into the workforce. Non-college degree holders tend to not know how to create an email. They don't know how to format an email properly. They don't know how to stay organized. They don't know how to be disciplined. Um, they write like they text or like they talk. Um, they don't know how to give presentations. Like so, there's soft skills that you miss out when you don't go to college because college is just not about learning things. It's about becoming a productive citizen. It's about learning how to operate in the workforce. The report found that Walmart was among 37% of firms analyzed that on average hired 18% more non-degree workers for roles for which they removed the requirement for a college degree. Others included Apple, wow, Apple, Cigna, ExxonMobil, General Motors, Target, Tyson Foods, and Yelp. Those are big time employers. Excuse me. I'm not going to read all this. It looks like a blase. Um, the shift to skills based hiring comes as the cost of college education continues to rise. Boston University, Tufts, and New York University are among the schools that now cost nearly $100,000 a year to attend. Okay. Job growth is expected to continue at Walmart as it looks to open its first new stores in 3 years. The retailer plans to open 150 new stores and remodel 650 existing locations over the next 5 years. Okay, it's going to talk about retail theft and the future of self checkout. Not interested in that. I really just want to focus on the job market and how the economy is going to affect us all. Let's see if we can find some comments because the comments will give us the tea on how the people are feeling. And of course, the ABC News has no comments. All right, you guys. I want to move on to this next article. Very interesting that I found on Quora. Let's see if I can share it. Yeah, so hopefully you guys can see it. Why is it the main page? Anyhow, I'm not. This is just the main page. I don't know what happened to the article that I pulled up because I had it ready and it's not showing up now. But essentially, it was about an employee who stumbled upon a document from their higher ups stating that there were going to be mass layoffs at the company and what should that employee do. And the people were talking about, hey, you just need to get your resume ready. Don't tell a soul that you found this document. Just get yourself ready for your potential layoff. Get your resume ready. You really find yourself with a huge advantage if you can stumble upon the possibility of being laid off months in advance. There is a website you can go to. I'll link it in the description below. But essentially, if a large employer is about to lay off its workforce, they need to give the local government 60-day notice, 60 to 90-day notice that they're going to lay off the workforce. So, because people are going to apply for unemployment, Medicare, Medicaid, food stamps, all that. The government needs to know. So please check that website to find out if your company is planning to do any mass layoffs in the next 60 to 90 days. I'll link that in the description box below. Before I go, you guys, I want to talk about what's happening at my job because I feel like if me as a white collar worker is being affected by this stuff, everybody's going to be affected by this stuff. Excuse me. Essentially, last week our department chair had a meeting with us, and he told us that 80% of our workload is going to Mexico, leaving the U.S. workforce with 20%. And when we first heard this, I messaged my colleague and I was like, "Wait a minute! Like this is terrifying. This is scary. We're going to lose our positions. Like this is happening to us too. We see this on the news all the time, but this is going to happen to us too because they're looking to shift all this work to Mexico because these people can speak not only Spanish but English, and they'll do all this work for the fraction of the pay and the fraction of the benefits and the fraction of everything. Like they can pay them next to nothing. So what is the incentive for this company to keep us hired on full time? Making our salaries, making our benefits, what and whatnot, and our bonuses. There is no incentive, so it's going to happen to us eventually. So one of the brave employees questioned our manager, questioned our director, like, "Hey, Should we be worried about this? And he said there's 100% chance that you are not going to be laid off. And I don't believe that at all. Like, I don't believe. I've been fired enough times from these corporations to know that nothing that they say should be taken seriously. They're there to ensure that the work is being done and that they're meeting their stakeholders' obligations. And when your services are no longer needed, you're cut off. You're cut off immediately without warning. So I don't believe that. To top things off, my manager, for the first time ever, my manager sent us all an email stating, "Hey, if you're interested in this other position, please let us know." So I'm like, something is not right in the buttermilk. Like, something's not clean in the buttermilk. Something is going on with this company. Um, and lastly, just to add fuel to the fire, my company also did this random audit of the dependents on our healthcare plans. And they've never done this before in the past 3 years that I've been with them, but they just did this random audit. And essentially, that audit was to determine if the dependents listed under the employee's healthcare insurance, if they are true dependents. And you had like maybe a month to complete paperwork to verify that your dependent was actually a true dependent. And people like me were busy. We don't open external emails all the time. We have a lot of work to do. And unfortunately, I missed that deadline and I did not verify my husband as my dependent. So he's being kicked off my medical insurance in the middle of the year, out of the blue, coming May 1st. And companies are doing this to save money. This is all about saving money. So if a company is looking to save money and they're transferring, all of our workload, 80% to Mexico to save money, they must be hurting financially. So just be on the lookout for that. I'm already planning for the worst, stocking up as much as I can, paying off credit card debt. If you haven't started paying off credit card debt, please do that. Um, you know, have an emergency fund, have some savings, get that CV ready, and just stop being loyal to these companies because, once again, they are not loyal to you. First, they required a college degree. Now they're saying we're not going to require a college degree, and we're going to have you compete against non-college degree holders, and we're going to pay them $400,000 a year. Like, what's next? What's next? Okay, you guys, that's all I got for today. Thank you guys for joining me today. Hopefully, you have a nice Monday. Hopefully, you are not about to be laid off. But if you are, once again, check that website and prepare yourself because I don't want to see anybody homeless. I don't want to see anybody, not being able to feed and provide for themselves and their families. So, just be on the lookout. Take care and peace.